Hello guys, welcome again to the channel. New season, new perspectives. Let's talk today about the game um, between Barcelona and Elche, a game which was very entertaining, full of goals. And let's talk about what we liked and what we didn't like, the positives and the negatives. And it's still the start of the season. It's still very early, so we still have a really long progression mark to push on. So we have the time to the team still has the time to work on different weaknesses that can be observable at this stage of the championship. So the positives first, the goals, 5 goals to 0. So that's a very amazing score, thinking about especially when we think about Real Madrid, that's had a very difficult time the last time to win against Espanyol. So 5 goals, it was very easy, very quick, and it was really, each goal was beautiful and well finished. And I like the way that the goals were shared, because we have to remember that currently we don't have a number 9 for now. We don't know how the transfer window will end, but for now we don't have a number 9. And the thing that we are all expecting is that if we don't sign a very good number 9 for this summer, we have to at least share the goals between the forwards that we have. So Rafinha, 2 goals. I think he will be the leader of this team, the leader of the attack, and he's really taking on his responsibilities, and this is very encouraging. So on the other side, we had Fermin, who was very lively, and the other 2 signings, we had Adeyemi and Gordon, who came on later. So it was very, very amazing to see them combining and give us those 5 goals. So 5 goals for a team without a center forward, it's really amazing. It's surprising. It's something really encouraging. So 5 goals. And talking now about something else that was positive for this for this game, it was Pedri, as always. Pedri, I heard that some people on Twitter were saying that he could not start the game because he was not ready. He came a little bit late from the World Cup, and he had the whole summer of competitive games with Spain at the World Cup, but he came back, and now we see that we have our Pedri back. It's the same old Pedri. In the first half, we had really huge trouble to control the game, but with Pedri, after the substitution of Gavi with Pedri, it was the game began to flow exactly the way Flick intended. So it's really amazing to see him and to have him back at that level. I hope that he will continue to give us high quality performances like this one this season. So another thing that I really liked about this game today was the speed of the attack. I talked about the goals, but the speed of the attack with Rafinha and Adeyemi and Gordon, it's amazing. It's amazing. Even Fermin Lopez also, those are very, very quick players, and if they are behind a defense, it's always good to see them running at the defenses and running at the goalkeeper. So it's really amazing it was really amazing to watch them, and especially all those goals assisted by Anthony Gordon. So they were really amazing goals and beautiful goals, and a work of us in terms of speed. And this I think that this is why Flick brought him in, just to help the team to use those spaces behind some defenses. I think it's really Adeyemi, and it's still the first game. I don't know what will happen as the season goes by, but for now, I can say that Adeyemi is really an upgrade on someone we had a few weeks ago. So I'm not saying anyone, because I heard that he scored in his team's game this this night. So let's leave it there. So on the other side, I mean, another thing I really liked, as I said, were the new signings. I've already talked about that, but also Christensen and Gerard Martin. So these, we all know that Christensen is a good defender. Like, every time he has played for us, he was really he was good. He was amazing. It's true that the place he's playing is Kubarsi's place, and when Kubarsi comes back, he will have to leave that space for Kubarsi. But he was really very meticulous today. He was very professional, very correct in whatever he was doing. And Gerard Martin, he's just on the continuity of his last season, so it was something also really interesting. A few things that I didn't really like, because when a game ends in a score of 5-0, so it's very hard to find things that were not good. But there are some few things that were not really encouraging, like the combination, like Gavi and Bernal in midfield. It's not really convincing. I think it's like something, maybe a little bit of control. They are very good players, but I think that Gavi should be the one. Like, I don't know. We still have a lot of games to judge them, but I feel like there is those two profiles do not match, really are not complementary. It's like they are like the same players. They try to do the same things. They try to break up play, and that's the role of the two defensive midfielders. Even though Gavi is not really a defensive midfielder, he's just like a progressive midfielder, but it's just he's just there to support Bernal. But you can see when Pedri comes in, it's somehow different. It's totally different from what Gavi was giving. I think it should be Bernal and Pedri, or Gavi and Pedri. It should not be Bernal and Gavi at the same time. So another thing is, I don't know what's going on with Lamine Yamal. He was correct, but not really at his level. So it's still the first game of the season. We will have to see what will come next, what he will propose us in the next games. So another thing is, again, Bernal. I don't know. I don't have anything. I have anything against him today, but the way he played, he was giving the bare minimum. He's just breaking up play and playing the simplest pass possible, and that's really didn't really please me. I think he can do more. He has more in his feet, because we remember the first time we discovered him last season. It was electric. He was is it last season? I don't remember very well, but we had this thing of the new Busquets. I know he's still very young, and I'm not judging him for that, but I think he can give us a little bit more. I know he's just picking up the pace, but he had the whole summer to work with the team, and Even in the preseason games, he was not really that's good. But let's just see what he will have to. He has really a lot of things to progress on, and let's give him time. But he was very correct today. He did exactly what he was asked to do, but he can do more. He can do more. So another thing that I didn't really like is the man-to-man press. It's good when it's successful, but when it's not successful, it leaves some areas some very dangerous areas, exploitable to the opposition, like the wings of the flanks of our defenses, and in midfield it leaves a lot of spaces. So I don't know, maybe Flick should move to a more conservative zonal, I don't know, zonal pressing system. But I don't know. Those are just ideas I'm trying to come up with. But if you guys have any more ideas, you can tell me what you think about this man-to-man press. But I like the fact that the high line is no longer the high line we knew we had the last season, but it's somehow, even the season before last season, we have now a kind of mixture between a conservative high line, and he's not really playing every time or automatically the offside trap, So another thing I didn't like is the risky approach to defending, but I don't know, it's the way Flick plays, and that's what gives us 5 goals. So I don't know how to find really the right middle, find the middle ground between risking, because what I saw today, it's okay. Let's not just go there, because I was about to talk about a potential Champions League semi-finals, but let's just don't go there. It's still the first game of the season, and we will see how this progresses. So another thing I didn't really like, it's Cancelo, but I know he really didn't have a lot of time with with the team. He has just been presented like a few days ago. He didn't train in preseason with the team, but I know that he will get in sync a little bit, progressively with his other teammates, and the rhythm will come with time. So one last thing, I don't know why Flick didn't play Abdel Karim, our young striker, but because when Cancelo came on, I thought that Abdel Karim would be the one, because we already had 5 goals and there was nothing to be played for. So I don't know why you can put Cancelo for Rafinha and put Cancelo as an attacker. He can play there, but I don't know why it's important. I don't see the need of doing that. So why not putting in the young striker in a game that was already won and just let him have fun? So he is the only natural striker we have in the team for now. So I think we need to give him some time to play and try to help him adapt to the team and to the league. Anyways, those are my thoughts, and I want to hear what you also think about this, and I want to have your opinions on all these Abdel Karim, on the man-to-man press, on what Bernal can do better, and all these things. I want to hear what you think. So thank you for watching till the end, guys. Please like and subscribe and share. Adios.